What's going on, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to Ace Academy. We're in a new batch today, so nowhere near the mood where I was the last time I played through. Let's go ahead and finish this game, shall we? Bright sunlight shines on my face, and I slowly blink my eyes open. Then I jolt upright in bed. What time is it? Did I miss the coaching session? I fumble around looking for my clock, but it's only 11 a.m. Coach Ivan won't arrive until mid-afternoon. I have plenty of time. In that case, I wonder if anyone is free. I mean, sure, why not? Let's see what happens. I wonder if Yuna's still trying out different clubs. The last couple of times I went, it was with her. It was pretty fun. Let's see what she's up to. Dial Yuna's number. She seems out of breath when she answers.
Hello?
She must be playing tennis. Hey, Yuna, checking out any new clubs today? She chuckles.
No, I've decided on what I want to do.
Tell me. Oh, really? What did you choose?
Tennis.
I was right. I grin. Is that what you're doing now?
Actually, I decided to participate in the Tennis Open League today.
Alrighty, let's go watch you play some tennis, Yuna. Does that mean you're going to try it out for school league next year?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. It's still a huge time commitment. But I can always drop in on club matches. Want to come watch?
Sure. I recall how Yuna schooled me in tennis the last time we played. There's no chance this will be a boring event. Sure, I'll meet you at the courts.
Okay, see you soon.
Alrighty. We hang up the phone and I make my way to the rec center. Dum, dum, dum. The event has a strong turnout, and while the spectator space is not as large as our other venues, more than half of the seats are filled. I scan the crowd of students lining the tennis courts in search of Yuna. She's off on her own, leaning into a runner's stretch. Hey, Yuna. Her face lights up when she sees me.
You're here. Thanks for coming.
I wasn't going to miss out on another chance to watch you wipe the floor with your opponents. She laughs.
It won't be so easy this time. I recognize some of the students from the Ace Tennis League. There's a good chance I'll have to play against them.
That doesn't mean you can't win. I take another look at the students holding the tennis rackets. Most of them keep to themselves. They wear solemn faces and quietly stretch. A small group of students are gathered in a circle. Those must be the league members. I don't think I know who any of them are. Yuna pauses and points out the one she recognizes.
That girl with short hair is also a second year, and a pretty strong player on the team. She's actually from my hometown. We trained together in high school.
We gonna get to know her? The girl is one of the only students with a smile on her face. She rolls her wrist and lets her racket hang loosely by her side.
The guy to her left is a first year. He just made it onto the team, so he's still in training.
Okay, I guess these people are not important enough to know their names. As Yuna gives me the stats on her opponents, her demeanor changes, her posture relaxes, and her eyes glance alertly around the court. She fit right in with the rest of us in the pre-combat room. She were a pilot.
And that small guy beside them is actually their star player.
Yes, hello, star player. Really? I glance skeptically at him. He looks like a high schooler who's still waiting to go through puberty.
Yeah, he's a third year and captain of the tennis team. In fact, she
Yuna points again to the first girl.
will probably take his place as captain next year.
Why can't you?
He's also left-handed.
Okay. That means...
I should have worked harder on my backhand.
Okay. No. I get that. Because normally it's... Okay, yes. I got it. So it sounds like those few are the only real challenge here.
That's only as far as I know. There may be some hidden diamonds nobody knows about.
I doubt it. Keep your head in the game. Regardless, as long as you stay focused on the game, you'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Don't call me coach. Well, I mean, I guess you can call me coach, but that seems a little... I'm not your coach. She sticks her tongue out at me. Oh, okay, it was playful. Spectators are being ushered to their seats as the organizers announce their first matchup. I better go so I can claim a good seat. Yuna nods. The first few rounds are between students I don't know. I half-heartedly watch the matches as they all kind of bleed together. Finally, Yuna's first match is up. I sit up in my seat and wave as she walks into the court. She smiles in acknowledgement. Her opponent is a random student I don't recognize. I think all of these students are going to be random people that you don't recognize. I settle back into my seat. This will probably be a quick match. As I predicted, Yuna demolishes the poor guy. Soon, the second round of matches begins as Yuna is pit against the first-year team league player. He scowls at Yuna but seems undisturbed. In the end, Yuna demolished him too. He stomps off the stage as I cheer along with the rest of the crowd for Yuna. When she matched with the girl from the tennis team, the two of them nod and respect for each other. Yuna grips her racket tightly. A look of concentration replaces the smile on her opponent's face. They're more evenly matched, I assume, because they're used to each other's styles and know each other's strengths and weaknesses. Although Yuna claims to be out of practice, she still comes out victorious with a 2-point lead. Finally, the two remaining contenders are Yuna and the third-year captain of the Ace Tennis League. Even from my seats, Yuna seems to tower over him, but he is unfazed. They ready their rackets as Yuna gives the first serve. Just like when I played against her, her racket connects with the ball in a resounding crack. It speeds across the net in a blur, but her opponent seems to be waiting for the ball and easily returns her serve. They continue their volley back and forth. I lean forward in my seat, holding my breath. He strikes towards Yuna's left, and her backhand misses. There we go. The audience lets out a collective gasp. Their last match is the most engaging as the two of them dart across the court. It's great action we're seeing here. They are tied, and their last point wins the match. Unfortunately, Yuna misses another backhanded strike, and her opponent is named the victor. I race back down to the courts. Yuna and the captain are speaking, and as I approach, I catch the tail end of their conversation.
Did you try out for the league this year?
Yuna shakes her head.
No, I was focused on my studies and was worried the league might be too much of a time commitment.
No wonder I haven't seen you play before. I'll admit, I was really impressed by your skills.
Well, there's her love interest.
You should try out for the league next year.
I'm
positive you'll make it onto the team.
Come on, dude has tennis captain Ryoma Ichizan. He actually has a name. Yuna smiles politely.
Thank you for the offer. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
She's gonna become the new captain next year.
I hope you do.
He glances my way, then politely excuses himself. Hey, Yuna. She rolls around to face me.
Oh, hey.
You were great out there.
Thanks, but I didn't win.
Oh, competitive. No, but you were the freaking captain of this tennis. But you and the freaking captain of this tennis league were neck and neck for the majority of the match.
I know.
I thought she would finally realize just how impressive that was and crack a smile, but she frowns instead. Remember, you're kind of like out of practice. The fact that you even got that far was kind of amazing.
If only I'd practiced my backhand. I know I could have beaten him in his smug face.
Okay, never mind. She thinks he's kind of smug. To be fair, I'm kind of smug too. Oh, wow. I knew Yuna was competitive, but I had no idea she was this competitive. Nah, let her get it out. This is a hard loss, and if I were in her shoes, I'd be just as upset, because better that she gets it out of her system now than later. Yuna continues to mumble to herself until she naturally begins to calm down. You feel better?
A bit.
Grab a Snickers.
Well, it looks like everyone is leaving.
Yeah, we should probably leave too.
I'm going to go to the lockers and shower. Thanks for coming out again.
You're welcome. This was fun. She smiles.
I'll see you later.
Later. I say my goodbyes and we head our separate ways. Don't I have like a match I should be preparing for? I guess that's what we're getting to now. Okay, here we go. It's about time for our session with Coach Ivan. I double check my email, then make my way to the pre-combat room. That's where we're supposed to meet him. As I walk in, I see the rest of my team crowded about the hollow table. Okay.
I can't believe he sent all this. This is incredible.
Uh-huh. Yuna grins.
Yup, this consultation isn't just for the pilots. It's for everyone on the team.
Lovely. Isn't it also weird that all the love interests that you can possibly go for in this game are just all on your team? Are we promoting the idea that maybe relationship among coworkers or team members is a good idea? Wouldn't think it is. Anyway, Valerie scrolls through the projected hologram, pausing at an image, a gear loaded with statistics. As I approach, I can make out what looks like the game plans of previous professional matches, complete with sketches, tactics, movements, and calls. This sort of edited information is incredibly valuable for all parties on the team. Sho was the first to notice me.
Broseph!
Hi, Sho. Once he sounds my arrival, the rest of the team grin or wave at me. Hey guys, I guess I'm non-existent to all four of them now. Sho puts an arm around my shoulder, and I guess now I'm really existent to Sho now.
Are you ready to meet Ivan?
Sure. You know it. There's nothing left for... sorry, I should probably move that. There's nothing left to do but wait for Ivan to arrive. Valerie and Mayu continue to scroll through the hollow table with the rest of us and take seats on the couch lining the walls.
What do you guys think Coach Ivan is like?
I don't know. I've never met him before. He sounds Russian. Is Kaori nervous? She keeps a cool facade, but her gaze constantly darts towards the door.
I heard he's the shot caller on his team. He's the one leading the tactics and pulling in the high numbers.
Okay.
He's even received the MVP award twice already.
Right, Kevin Durant. Forgot about that. I remember they mentioned that yesterday. I racked my brain trying to understand why I hadn't heard of him before. The only player I remember who won 2 MVP awards on the national stage is Strong Arm Gear.
Right. That's his alias for the global stage.
Alias?
I always thought it was a little strange that he never even took off his helmet for interviews.
Daft Punk. Come on, you never take off your helmet.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't even speak in interviews.
That's interesting. Kaori nods. What?
That's his persona, and it's worked really well for him.
Hearing all of this just makes me even more curious about what kind of person Coach Ivan is.
Wait, how is he going to coach us? Does he even know how to talk?
No, he's just gonna guide us with his laser vision or something. I don't know.
Don't be stupid, Sho. Of course he can talk.
No, he can't. Kaori blinks.
I think.
See? Look, I just planted that seed of doubt.
Actually, I've heard rumors that his face was half burnt during a racing motorcycle accident. That's why he always wears a helmet.
I think I remember reading that too.
Okay, now we're believing a rumor mill. Can we get some music back in here, please? Ouch! I cringe just remembering the rare couple of times I fell off my bike. I don't even want to imagine how painful it would be to fall off my bike while racing.
What if he's scary?
Too late.
I've heard he yells at first-year pilots, who are worse.
Yay, we have music back, and it's the kind of what's the, I don't know. Anyway. Mayu's eyes widen.
What?
Valerie puts Valerie pats Mayu sympathetically on the back.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh, you're dead.
No. But why?
Her eyes well up with tears.
Stop being mean, Valerie.
Says Kaori, who's constantly mean.
Don't listen to Valerie. She's just teasing.
Yeah, that's different than being mean. Valerie smirks.
Or am I?
Okay. What? Okay, I was really confused. I was like, what? We couldn't have just moved Valerie maybe to the left? Just have her disappear and then slide over to the left. Do we have to make everyone disappear and then pop them back up again? I don't know. Maybe it's a part of the programming. The door slides open, catching all of our attention. A muscular man, well over 6 feet tall, commands the room. He's wearing a leather jacket with black pants. His name is Blackjack. No. A polished helmet hides his face. He crosses the room with thunderous steps and pauses before us, as large and silent as a mountain. Okay. The group glance nervously at each other. Nobody wants to break the silence. Hello? His helmet slowly turns towards me. It's already turned towards me, and I fidget beneath his gaze. I can't see his eyes, which makes this all the more disconcerting. After a moment, his helmet surveys the rest of the team. Kaori remains stoic while Mayu tries to make herself small. Both Yuna and Valerie look uncertain while Sho seems confused about how he should feel. Coach Ivan nods. He puts his hands on either side of his helmet. Sho catches my eyes in anticipation. Are we actually going to see what's underneath the helmet? Nope. Oh, we are. It is it's like your stereotypical bald Russian man. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Coach Ivan pulls it off in one sweeping motion, revealing a shiny bald head and the most beautiful mustache I've ever seen. I disagree with that. Underneath his mustache is a beaming smile.
A glorious day to make your acquaintance.
Okay. What? His jacket has somehow unzipped itself and reveals washboard abs that I can only achieve in my dreams. Alrighty, we're going full cartoonish with Ivan.
Under the wings of experience, I shall teach you to soar the skies.
Are we sure this isn't that dude? I can't remember what his name, but dude who spoke in like unnecessarily epic loud. Are we sure this isn't his daddy? Kaori's face falls. She looks like her nightmare has come to life. The rest of the girls are mirrors of confusion. Sho, on the other hand, looks as if his dreams have come true.
Do you know someone named Tatsuo by any chance?
That's his name, Tatsuo. Watch, he's gonna say that's his son. Ivan looks at Sho. Even with a smile, his piercing gaze is unsettling, and Sho scoots back.
You speak of my nephew?
Okay, close enough. Nephew. Knew it.
That explains a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yuna stands up.
Hi, Mr. Podubny. Thank you for agreeing to coach our team this afternoon.
Oh, now we're gonna figure out that his name is something Podubny.
Utter not my family name, for formalities between friends must not exist.
You know, not gonna lie, I thought Tetsuo did this. Tetsuo did this a lot better than Ivan.
Oh, okay. Ivan, thank you.
Maybe it's just because Ivan's older, and it's funnier when you're younger. You know what I mean? He nods.
Of course. We will begin with lesson 1.
All right.
To sprout into a magnificent tree, we must first water the roots.
How do you mean?
The foundations?
Yes, fiery flower, the roots.
Ha! He called you a fire flower because your hair is red. Ivan motions us towards the hologram. We cautiously approach, and Ivan projects an image of a seed.
First, the seed requires sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and rich soil. The key to remember is the symbiotic relationship between plant and environment. Through light energy absorbed by chlorophyll, conversion occurs of carbon dioxide and water to create glucose and oxygen.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? How does this help with what? Have I fallen asleep and started dreaming I'm in class again?
Jeez, this is like listening to Valerie explain.
No, it's not. It is not close to listening to Valerie. Oh, about her explaining sex. Never mind. Then yes, you are. Also, why would you say that out loud, you idiot? Shh, do you want to get caught or what? Sho freezes mid-sentence and then closes his mouth. Valerie eyes it suspiciously, then shrugs and resumes listening to Ivan ramble about some plant mumbo-jumbo.
Understood?
No. He is met with silence. Ivan uses his fingers to elongate his mustache in great thought.
Demonstration will triumph explanation.
Are you asking us? I'm not sure. You just kind of yelled it, so I'm really unsure about how to feel.
Yes, please.
Ivan nods solemnly.
Make haste to the simulations.
Okay. As soon as we enter the simulation, Ivan sets up to spar with the AI gears. Once the match is over, he points out where we lost focus and how we could have prevented getting hit, then gives us suggestions on how to tighten it up as a unit. Once he shared his insight, he sends us back in for another round. While we fight with the AIs, Ivan and Valerie talk quietly about simple fixes to our gears. He seems pleased by what Valerie shares with him. I assume she mentioned the original tweak she added to our gears when she first joined the team. The more Valerie talks, the more animated Ivan becomes. Yuna watches everyone closely and jots down notes on her tablet. I have a feeling she's recording feedback on our session with Coach Ivan, as well as recording feedback from our simulated matches. Based on just the brief notes Ivan provided us on our first match, our second match felt worlds apart from the first. It's quite apparent why he won 2 MVP awards. He truly lives up to his title, Strong Arm Gear. So long as you can decipher what the fuck he's saying. And everyone slowly pops back into existence. We exit the simulator feeling satisfied and more confident than before. Ivan greets us by the holotable.
And so the dial of time lands for my departure.
Thank you so much, Mr.
His icy gaze falls on Sho.
I mean, thanks, Ivan.
Uh-huh. Ivan smiles.
We appreciate your time.
Yep.
And all this data analysis will help me fine-tune the gears to give them that extra boost.
We can't lose after a training session like that.
I wouldn't put that past us because I'll find a way to fuck it up. Ivan begins to sniffle.
Is something wrong?
He rubs his eyes with his forearm.
You guys.
Oh, sorry, I thought you had more to say there. Suddenly, Ivan scoops all of us into a group hug. I imagine that you actually have the arms and body span to do so, or wingspan to do so.
Make me so proud.
Okay, just don't hug me too tightly. I don't want to die. He squeezes us so tightly I gasp for air. But see, I called him. Show mouths help me while trying to wriggle free. Mayu looks terrified as she's squished in the unit's chest. That doesn't sound bad at all. At least you're not being squeezed by his python arms and his fucking probably steel chest. Valerie tries to hug Ivan's arm while Kaori looks like a deer in the headlights and struggles to break free. Ivan doesn't notice.
Hey!
After one last squeeze, he releases us and lets out a deep sigh.
And so the nest perch on the branch finds its awakening. Go forth, hatchlings!
Okay, Big Bird. Oh, you put your helmet back on. Okay. His helmet magically materializes in his hand. He puts it on and zips up his jacket, then offers us a final thumbs up. We wave goodbye as we head out, mostly out of fear, calling out our thanks to his retreating form.
Man, I am so pumped for our match tomorrow.
I bet you are.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Should we get some practice in while we can?
Kaori shakes her head.
I think Valerie needs to make the recommended calibrations first.
Yep. They aren't major control changes or anything, so you won't feel a difference while piloting. You'll just get better energy efficiency based on piloting patterns Ivan pointed out.
Kaori nods.
That's exactly what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, what do we do until then?
Party time?
It is reading week.
Party time?
No. Mayu, don't say it. No. No.
Party time? Kaori covers her ears.
Idiot! What's wrong with you?
It's Sho. That's what's wrong with him.
Anything but that.
So,
Mayu interlocks her arm with Sho. Oh, gross. Don't you make lovey-dovey here in the training room?
it won't be that bad. I promise.
Sho glances at Mayu's smile, then his own face lights up.
Okay.
Damn you, Sho.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Uh-huh, bye. Yeah, I'll have fun with that. Mayu smiles and the two of them are off.
You're all good then, Valerie?
Yep. I'll send a text when I'm done.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, thank you. I'd better get to studying too.
Have fun with that. I nod and watch her head off.
Well, since I'm already on campus, I'll go submit my report on the coaching session.
I guess you can have fun with that one too. Bye, Yuna. I wave goodbye. Do you want some company?
No, it's okay. I'll be doing some boring stuff anyway, and I'm not a fan of over-the-shoulder spectators.
That is not true with how the rest of this has been playing out. You've wanted me to watch so many things that you do. Also, remember when you were watching me draw? Remember that? And then, like, you were fixing my gear, and I have no one. I have no one! Alright, let me know if you need anything then.
Sure.
Bye. Alrighty. Let's take a quick break here, and then when we come back, I guess we'll study in the library and be alone and enjoy loneliness. See you guys in the next episode. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe down below. Leave a comment and then leave a like on the video as well if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. I will see you next time. Goodbye and good night.